Bitcoin is digital energy. It's a commodity. You buy it because you can't stockpile oil and you don't want to own 37 rental apartments, and you don't want to carry gold bars through airports. That's why you buy Bitcoin. These other things, they're securities, they're software companies and software programs. If you want to invest in Apple or Google or Facebook or some proof of stake network, they're all investments. Make sure you got full and fair disclosure. Make sure you know who owns it. Make sure you know what to expect. But they're investments in technology companies.
It's important to like and invest in Bitcoin, but it's even more important to educate others about the rare qualities of the world's largest cryptocurrency by market cap. This is Michael Saylor's message to all Bitcoin lovers around the world. The MicroStrategy CEOs and co-founder shares this important message in an interview he recently granted. In the interview, Saylor extensively discusses the importance of investing in Bitcoin and its supremacy over other assets. Apart from the fact that it vastly outperforms several asset classes, including gold and the S&P 500, in the past decade, Bitcoin has a lot of rare qualities. It is portable, entirely trustless, and truly decentralized. Before its creation, no other asset had these qualities, and since it was created, only a very few assets have come close to attaining its genius. We will now take you to Michael Saylor's interview. Please watch, like, and share this video, and don't forget to drop your thoughts, comments, and observations in the comment section below. Thanks, and enjoy the video.
If you must fight a battle, the battle you want to fight is against ignorance and the past in favor of the future. Everybody wants to go into the future, knows they're going into the future. And you'll find, I would think 95% agreement. If I said, do you think modern technology can make your life better? I think you find not everybody. Some people would say, I want to live off the grid, with 19th century tech, but most people would say, yeah, modern technology is generally better and I want to embrace it. So I think that the best thing is just give people technology. Technology represents something better in the future that came out of human ingenuity. And if you can do that, you don't have to fight with anybody, right? You're pure education. The next best is, if you must fight, is fight a battle to persuade people that they're better off buying a Bitcoin than buying a rental apartment as a store of value, or they're better off buying a Bitcoin than buying a bar of gold. And explain to them why a Bitcoin is better than a bar of gold, or better than a rental apartment, or better than, a bunch of lumber in the back of the house. I think if you fight that asset war, there's $100 trillion there, right? We're less than 500 billion. So Bitcoin can increase by a factor of 200 from here, simply by getting people to change their asset allocations. And, so between that and technology, those are just educational pursuits. And then you're going to have competitors that'll say, yeah, well, don't use Bitcoin, use my proof of stake thing and do it without electricity. And you're going to have to explain that without the electricity, you don't have a commodity, you have a security. And security needs to be registered and taken public with full and fair disclosures because it's centralized. You need to explain that in a cheerful, constructive way, but you need to explain it. And then you need to explain how, irregardless of all those things, right, the Bitcoin network is 10,000 times more secure and more reliable and more long-lived than the other thing. And so you have to explain that. But you're better off, I think a classic marketer would say, you're better off to segment the market. You're better off to say, Bitcoin is digital energy. It's a commodity. You buy it because you can't stockpile oil and you don't want to own 37 rental apartments, and you don't want to carry gold bars through airports. That's why you buy Bitcoin. These other things, they're securities, they're software companies and software programs. If you want to invest in Apple or Google or Facebook or some proof of stake network, they're all investments. Make sure you got full and fair disclosure. Make sure you know who owns it. Make sure you know what to expect. But they're investments in technology companies.
Are you looking for a secure cryptocurrency trading platform where you can buy, trade, and hold over 600 cryptocurrencies at the lowest transaction fees? Binance is a world-class crypto exchange with a set of amazing features for all categories of crypto lovers. No matter your crypto needs, Binance has got something for you. In this short review, we will examine one of the platform's coolest features for hodlers. Binance staking is an excellent way for crypto hodlers to increase their crypto holdings while avoiding many risks associated with staking on other platforms. Binance will protect you from slashing risks, meaning you get exactly the same number of tokens you staked after the agreed duration. Though fiat value returns can vary with market conditions, Binance locked or DeFi staking is a great way to earn amazing rewards on your cryptocurrency holdings. Plus, there are no complex technical requirements for staking on Binance. With the click of a few buttons, you can get started immediately without any technical know-how. Just register on Binance, click on Binance Earn, then Staking, and select any of the mouthwatering offerings under Locked or DeFi Staking. It's super easy, convenient, and rewarding. Don't forget that Binance is still offering a mouthwatering $500 reward for all users that register with our link. Please click on the link in the description box below to get started.
And Bitcoin's competing with, you're going to warehouse soybeans for a decade? Yeah, it's competing against steel and oil and natural gas and land, and it's a digital property, digital commodity, and it's the highest form of digital commodity. It's digital energy. It's immortal. It'll last forever. You can oscillate it at 1,000 megahertz. It's a cool thing. Let me tell you all about it. If you segment the market like that, it's like, well, I guess I'd like some of that. Well, what else is digital energy? Well, there's another network 100 times smaller. Check out the market cap of the other proof of work networks. They're 50 basis points, 70 basis points of Bitcoin. So they're like, well, I think I want to own the one that's 100 times bigger. Okay. And then go knock on the next door.
According to Michael Saylor, Bitcoin's path to becoming $1 trillion asset will be smoother and faster when Bitcoin lovers educate other people about the rare qualities and importance of the king crypto asset. If you want to make 10 times gain on your Bitcoin, then you need to educate 10 people about it and have them educate other people too. If you know the best way to do that, simply subscribe to Savvy Finance, turn on post notifications, and share our videos. Let's get back to Saylor's interview as he speaks about the importance of keeping Bitcoin separate from political affiliations.
Why is the currency collapsing? Because of all these policy interventions. So if you want to fix the currency, you have to fix 100 things that are radical, that are highly confrontational, that no one can agree on. If you want to fix the fiat currency, or you can simply educate people that Bitcoin is better than gold, and Bitcoin will be $1 million a coin, and you're not going to fix any of those other things. You're just going to fix Bitcoin, and you're going to make everyone that supports Bitcoin 100 times as powerful. And so you see, like, do you want to actually incrementally do good, or do you just want to fight? Because I think that if you just want to fight, right, you can also go to Ukraine and you can fight on one side or the other side. It's not clear to me. Like, we fought in Iraq for 20 years. What did we fix? Like, how much energy do you have to fight over this? And I would say there's no reason why you can't get involved in politics if you want to. I just think that conjoining the politics, it's a mistake for Bitcoin to become associated with one party or the other party. Like, is Bitcoin pro-abortion or anti-abortion? I don't think it's either of those things, right? It's better to stay neutral and stay Switzerland. At the point that the Bitcoin becomes politicized, at that point, 40% of the country will reject you reflexively without listening to a word you say.
Yeah.
Several U.S. politicians, both Republicans and Democrats, own Bitcoin and some other crypto assets. If the crypto asset becomes politicized like every other thing in the United States, it's just going to alienate certain members of the population and slow down its acceptance, adoption, and growth as an asset class. That is why the MicroStrategy CEO is asking investors and Bitcoin lovers to separate the asset from their political affiliations. What do you think about Michael Saylor's interview? Please drop your comments and observations in the comment section below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.